What's good, family? It's your brother Abdul and my co-host, Miss River, Vegan of Seitan. And today, we're gonna make
chicken Alfredo.
Alright, family, so for today's vegan challenge, I will be recreating chicken Alfredo since I already made it for Miss Rivers, and she challenged me to make it. So now let's see what she got to say about that today.
Well, you know what, Mr. King? Do you know why I asked you to make Alfredo? I challenged you today because as a vegan, that white cream sauce is something I truly miss. And I have not had a good Alfredo since I became a vegan. No one's selling it. And if they are, it's subpar. So it would be nice to be able to go to a place that I once loved, and that was my white sauce.
You can't stay away from the white sauce. All right, family, so for today's vegan chicken Alfredo, guys, you want to boil your water. All right, you don't want to just throw in the pasta in some cold water. All right, you don't want to do that.
Okay, so why should you boil the water first, and for how long?
Well, you want to boil the water. I boil it for like 20 minutes. I forget. Just boil it for 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so why do you put extra virgin olive oil, not just regular oil?
Well, I use extra virgin olive oil because it's more potent and it's stronger in the taste, and I just love the flavor.
See, you know what I love the most about you? I love that you use ingredients that you're very knowledgeable about. Every time I ask you a question, you always know the answer, and I love that. I love that you educate yourself on every single thing that you put on this table.
Yes, and
because that's important.
Yeah, because olives are very good. A lot of people don't like to use oils, but extra virgin olive oil is very good for the gut, and it cleans you out too.
Ooh.
Alright, family, so now we can add our pasta. I'm showing you guys from scratch. If you're receiving any value from my recipe videos, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We got River right here, so I'm showing her exactly what I do. Alright, family, so this is a gluten-free pasta that I am using, and you gotta be careful because gluten-free is hard. It's like a very hard thing to use.
Most ladies wouldn't complain about that. Go right ahead.
I don't want to like walk away. I want to play with it, make sure it's not sticky and stuff, because again, it is gluten-free. It doesn't have all that starch that you need, so it'll stick. So then throw some extra virgin olive oil in a bowl. Another virgin, here she comes. Alright, family, so now our pasta is finally ready. Guys, so add your pasta to a bowl and add some extra virgin olive oil on the bottom. So all I gotta do is just like grab it, spin it around, flip it, and it'll go everywhere. Alright, guys?
That is a beautiful pasta. Nice. It almost looks like it was just
made
right out of a machine. I'm gonna make sure I cook with that pasta.
Yeah, this is the same one that when I made the chicken Alfredo for you the first time.
Okay, and that was very delicious. You know, my mom used to make a meal for us. My mom, she had 4 kids, and she was a single mom, and we had this dish that my mom used to love to make pasta because it's very cheap. She would put butter and garlic powder. It was a really good meal. I really enjoyed it. I mean, today you go into a restaurant, they want $25 for that meal. Imagine that, butter and garlic powder is now $25, while 50 years ago it was a poor man's meal. Wow, where have we come?
Right, and with this, all I do is add some Italian seasoning. I give that little secret away, but you can also go to my Patreon account and find a full recipe. But I like to throw some oregano and some Italian seasoning and let it sit while we make our chicken.
So oregano and Italian seasoning, again, all affordable ingredients.
Yes.
For a vegan. That's the more of the story. Like, all the ingredients are very affordable.
And we're veganizing it, right?
Right.
We're creating the meal that we used to eat that wasn't vegan, and we're making it vegan. We got to put the same flavors, the same herbs into that same meal, guys.
Right, and you got to mimic that fat that's in that cream,
right?
That heavy cream, and that's not an easy thing to do using vegan ingredients. That's very difficult. So for you to have mastered that is very impressive.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, yes.
Well, it's all in the butter, if you know what I mean. Vegan butter.
Oh, is it a virgin? So now, Mr. King, or Vegan King as we call you, the $1 million question is, what do you make the chicken with? But before you answer, because last week, our episode, you blew us away with that banana blossom chicken. So now you're saying that you have another item that you can use to make chicken.
So for today's vegan chicken, we're gonna be using tofu, guys. And it is my go-to. It is soy-free, gluten-free, and is packed with magnesium.
Now, magnesium. So what exactly is magnesium good for?
Well, magnesium is good for the brain, guys. And so if you want a fully functioning body, make sure you get enough magnesium and zinc, guys, all right?
Unless you want a divorce, then don't eat either. Make her suffer.
All right, guys, so for our pumpkin seed tofu, all you gotta do is slice it in the middle. That's what I do. And then I start to make little pieces, like pieces of chicken cutlets, you know, like back in the day. So what I like to do is slice it in the middle, and then slice it again in the middle, because you want a nice thick piece of chicken, right? You want it to be nice and thick.
Always. And then you're gonna slice that down the middle as well.
Because if it's not thick, it breaks off, and you don't want to.
Well, if it's not thick, it just doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you need it to be hard
and thick.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So what I like to do is just season my plate, right? Because this is some very thick pumpkin seed tofu. So you want to make sure you season it very well. I had some people Instagram me and say, "Hey, Abdul, how do you get it to taste so good? What do you do?" I'm like, I season it. I season the plate, and I keep seasoning it on both sides.
But the first thing you have to do is find it.
Right? You can't find this tofu, guys.
Save your seasoning.
Right. Exactly. All right.
Okay, so what do we do next?
So now what I do is I just season the plate. Right?
Oh, so you really season the plate?
Yeah, I really season the plate.
When you said season the plate, I just thought it was a terminology that chefs use, and I didn't want to feel stupid. So I'm like,
I season the plate.
Oh, you really season the plate?
Yes,
okay, I like that.
yes.
Oh, wow.
So I take it, you know, I
The
put
plate
it
is
face
seasoned.
down. You can
Okay.
put, and then you just
place it. All right.
You know, I season the plate literally, and then I just sprinkle some more on top.
Okay. And what seasoning are you using today?
Oh, this is a chicken seasoning that I did. I just mixed a whole bunch of things together.
Okay. Another secret ingredient?
Yes.
Okay, that you'll eventually sell or let us know one day.
Everybody
that we're blessed.
Look, Tabitha just, you know, retired her husband, and she created her own seasoning. And one day I'll do the same thing and retire my wife.
Oh, Tabitha, you gave us hope that one day we can retire our men.
All right, family. So while we let our pumpkin seed tofu marinate for about 5 to 10 minutes,
okay,
we're gonna create the white sauce, the vegan white sauce for this chicken Alfredo.
The sauce we all love.
Right.
It's a universal sauce.
Exactly. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add some butter to the pan, right? So we could begin to cook our pumpkin seed tofu, because we want that nice flavor, right? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, just to give it that, you know, flavor.
And like a garlic butter. Even though I go to a restaurant and they give me like garlic butter for the bread, it's so good. Garlic and butter.
Right, it's the best.
It's so good. Yeah,
it's the best.
And it's such a simple thing.
So we're gonna get the pumpkin seed tofu, and we're gonna just throw it in there. Be careful, because it's gonna pop. Good if you grilled it.
Really?
Yes, you could grill it. I do have a griller, but I'm just pan frying it.
And it won't stick to the grill?
No, no, it won't.
That's
it won't.
amazing.
As long as you spray it,
okay,
you could put it on a grill, and it's good.
Oh.
Just gotta make sure you spray it. Use a lot of spray so it doesn't stick.
I absolutely love the way this smells. Right? It smells. It's so divine.
It's crazy because it smells like chicken, right? And it's not. It's all in the seasoning. It smells better
than chicken. It smells like heaven.
Right. You don't need to hurt another life.
Exactly.
You know, to enjoy good food, guys.
And that's what heaven is.
Exactly.
Right. And this is amazing.
So
you are outdoing yourself already. You had me at the banana blossom, and I'm thinking, how is he going to convert me on this new
Right.
chicken after I just fell in love with the banana blossom, but you never cease to amaze me. This is wonderful.
And you know what I love to use? The
What's
air
that?
fryer.
Really?
Yes,
You like the air fryer?
I love my air. I love
Why?
it.
Why do you love the air fryer?
Well, having an air fryer is the best thing because you don't have to use any oil. All right, it's healthy and it makes the food taste like heaven, guys.
And you know what else I like my air fryer for? When you go out and you have those leftover French fries, no need to throw them away anymore. Just pop them in the air fryer and it tastes just like you had them the night before.
Exactly.
I don't know if that man would.
All right, so we just pan fry. I'm frying it for low heat.
Okay.
For about 3 to 6 minutes. And then we're gonna flip them. We're gonna do this on both sides, right?
Okay.
Then I'm gonna put it back in the same plate.
Okay. And you
put
have
it in
the
the air
professional eye, so you can see when it's ready. But
Right.
for all those who don't have the
3 to
God-gifted eyes that you have, okay, 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
Yeah, 2 to 3 until it's golden brown, guys. As you can see, it's gonna get nice and golden brown.
It looks beautiful.
Guys, you see that?
Yes. That looks
Nicely
beautiful.
golden brown.
And the smell is
It's amazing,
scrumptious.
right? It's so easy.
It smells really good. You can put it in the pan with butter, so it's easy.
Right.
You know, it's very easy. It's
Right.
and again, it's another reasonable ingredient.
It is.
I mean, I'm looking at 4 pieces of chicken here made from pumpkin seed, and I know that this can definitely feed a family of 4.
And it's packed with protein, guys. I think this has about 39 grams of protein per pack.
Per pack.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of protein per pack.
It is, and they say us vegans don't have any protein.
We get too much protein. Look at us. We're proteined up.
So now I take it out. Oh,
Come on, you big thick one, get on that plate.
right, because I don't want
Time to serve you up. Oh, that is the smell. I am so excited right now. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get the fettuccine. I just cannot wait to see how this comes together. It smells so divine.
All right, guys, so don't wash your pan out, guys. You're gonna want to add your butter right into the same pan. Don't wash it out because now we're making our white sauce. All right, guys, you want that flavor to get in there. All right, guys.
I would have never known not to wash out the pan.
Yeah, you don't want to wash
We just out
it.
of habit. We just let me wash the pan to get the next ingredient. So you
Right.
say just leave it in there so the flavors
Yeah, leave it
absorb
in
and come
there.
together.
All the
So that's
flavors.
all a part of the ingredient.
And
leave
then
it what you left
sometime I
behind.
put a little bit in there
Okay.
just to
Oh.
allow it to cook up and season it some more. You know, we got the butter, so you don't want to put too much salt. You know, you already have that salt in that butter, guys, so you got to
Yes,
be careful.
yes.
A lot of us vegans eat too much soda.
I
and we
agree with you
We got to be
100%.
careful with that,
And
guys.
yes.
So now we're making almost like a roux, guys. All right, so we're gonna add our milk. All right, guys, so I'm gonna add my milk. I'm gonna add my garlic because the garlic will pop. So you want to add the garlic with the milk.
Garlic makes everything taste great, doesn't it?
Right.
Oh, I love garlic.
But you know, when you put it in and this olive oil in there, it'll pop all in your face.
Really?
Oh yeah, so you gotta be very, very careful
okay.
with that. So now we're gonna add some of our some spelt. We're making a roux like the white sauce. We're gonna add some more milk, but for now I'm just doing this slowly so you guys can see what it looks like.
So that's a spelt flour, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and why spelt flour opposed to just regular white flour or bread flour or whole wheat flour? Why spelt?
Well, spelt flour is alkaline and it's way better on the digestive system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people, you know, can't eat gluten, but they don't know that they can eat the spelt flour. Unless you guys are gluten free, like you can't have gluten because you have celiac disease, then you might want to stay away from spelt. But you never know, maybe it won't bother you, because I don't like gluten. It really bothers my stomach sometimes, so I try to just stay with the spelt instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So spelt is a wonderful option for people trying to stay away from gluten.
Yes, it has gluten, but it's just way different than the regular gluten, and it's alkaline, which is good for the body.
Which is, yes, I totally understand that. It could be the same thing, but just better.
Right, exactly. All right, so while that's happening, I'm going to get my pinch of some of the seasoning that I have over here. I'm going to also add some Himalayan salt. And the reason I like Himalayan,
about to ask why,
is because it has 84 minerals for the body, and it's good for you. You don't want to use that iodized salt. The iodized salt is not good for the body at all. So that's why I use it. The story behind everything that I use, it's a reason for
I know, that's why I said when we first began, I was like, something about every single ingredient that you have on the table, and that's most impressive for you to know about and be able to educate on the ingredient.
I mean, to me, chefs, they do educate, but some of them don't.
And it's smelling fabulous right now, and I couldn't be more excited. So how long do we stir this puppy up for?
All right, so we're going to stir
because I'm ready to stick it in my mouth like that. So
we're going to stir it until it gets nice and thick, and then we're going to add the other ingredients, which you guys can find on my Patreon account.
Don't forget to go there, but don't leave just yet because we have to put this together. So I see that right now is thickening up. Is that because of the roux?
Yes. Okay. Yes, this is the spelt flour. You can see it's nice and
it's turning into a nice.
Right. So when you add
Alfredo.
everything, it's turning into Alfredo sauce.
That is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so excited because I have never had. Oh my God, it smells fabulous, and I can't wait to try this because, again, this was one of my favorite meals as a non-vegan. Yes, I loved Alfredo.
Oh, so let me put some fresh herbs in this because you want to do that. You want to grab some fresh herbs to mix in with that cheese.
So which herb are you using today, Chef?
Well, I'm using fresh Italian parsley. You got regular parsley and you got Italian parsley. So I'm grabbing the Italian parsley.
Okay.
And I'm going to just chop it up, and I'm gonna just throw it in. I already washed it. This is organic.
I see that
as well.
It's wet. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna throw it in.
And I'm not even gonna ask you why you use this particular parsley over the other because I know you have an answer, and I'm ready to eat.
Right.
Okay, this is truly Alfredo. I mean, it has the smell, it has the consistency.
And this is why you want your spaghetti to be al dente, because you see how all that thickness, the milky thickness.
I see the thickness. Oh, and yes, absolutely.
So when you
it's ready.
Right, it's ready to
when
go.
When it's that white and that thick, it's ready. Go in. So what are you doing now? You're squeezing lemon into the sauce.
This is gonna give it that nice tangy, like cheese-like flavor. Because remember, this is vegan. Right. So we have to replicate
everything.
We gotta replicate it.
Everything but the pan.
Exactly. And now we could add our pasta. You see how thick? Look at that, guys. Fresh ingredients except for the basil.
I want to cry.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm feeling food emotional right now.
So nice and thick.
That is.
I'm gonna add a little bit of this seasoning to make it have that chicken, even though the chicken's not there yet. Add some more.
I don't even need the chicken. I mean, this right here is just the sauce. I would slurp this up. Oh my God.
You want to give it a try?
Well, I never said no to a try. But let's go. What are you going to do?
It's hot, so be careful.
I like it hot. Oh. That is good.
Yeah?
Yes, it is. Okay, now I see together beautiful.
So now we're gonna add the pasta. And then the chicken, and that's it.
The pasta, the only limp thing allowed in my house.
Basically, it's not sticky.
But this is when limp is good.
I like to add the extra virgin because look at that. It's like not sticky. It's perfect.
Right. So the extra virgin does that.
Right.
Wow.
So let's add it into the pan. Look at that.
I just love the color of this This pasta that you used is amazing.
Thank you. This is all gluten-free, guys. So
And it's gluten-free.
yes, that's the good thing about it. It's gluten-free.
Everyone that's allergic or don't want to eat gluten. I get a lot
Right.
of people that come into the restaurant looking for gluten-free options.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
this is
This
great
is wonderful.
because one day I get to cook, at
Absolutely.
Vegan of Seitan, and we'll make this.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, that would be dope. All right, so now we're gonna just mix it. As you see, I didn't add all the linguine in there because you don't want to add too much. All right, family. So we're gonna add our pumpkin tofu to the air fryer.
Okay. And what is that going to do?
It's gonna give it that flavor that it needs. It's gonna seep deep into the pumpkin seed because remember it's pumpkin seeds.
Right.
So we wanted to give it that flavor and have that juiciness as if you was eating chicken and you wasn't.
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
So 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay. So and I will put it on 350 degrees. So
Okay.
8 to 10 minutes at 350 degrees.
Okay.
All right, guys, so the pumpkin seed tofu is out of the air fryer, guys, and it looks so nice and tasty.
And smelling delicious.
Right? You got
Yes.
the seasonings on top.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
So what I do is I just slice it,
How tofu should be sliced.
right?
Ah.
And it's soy free, guys. All soy free. All right? And just place it on top.
Ooh.
Up.
It's okay. It'll get in there.
Right. Place it on top. And then what I like to do is I like to get a little lemon, right? Put that right there. Because you want to squeeze that lemon in that plate. Like...
So all the juices come together.
Right.
You plate so beautifully, King.
Yeah, thank you. I try.
That belongs on the cover of a magazine.
And this wasn't taught
Not
in
me
school.
eating it. That's for sure.
It's finally ready, guys, and my co-host can't wait to taste it.
I am indeed excited. And I will never lie about a good Alfredo. So it smells good. It has the consistency.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is stirring well. Let's see. I'm gonna have to take this from the bottom. It's thick, it's creamy. It's everything an Alfredo sauce should be.
Right.
Now, let me
And
dive
it's
into
vegan.
this. Well, of course, it's Vegan Kings. So now let's dive into this secret society of
Right.
tofu. Pumpkin seed tofu.
Right.
So now I'm going to try this. The chicken. This is our chicken. Oops. Sometimes a little bit gets away, but I'll catch you in a minute. That is 10 times better than tofu. That is delicious.
Yes, it is. And this is why I always use it. That's why you could never find any.
Where is it running off to? Because it's not a cow.
It's just a seed.
So where is it running to? Why is it not in my market?
It's running to our mouths, I guess,
I'm going to take some more of this. You are absolutely right. That's
but-
exactly where
But
it's
guess
running
what? You have to squeeze some of that lemon.
Oh.
Squeeze that beautiful
Squeeze for lemon.
Squeeze it on top of that tofu, the soy-free tofu with the linguine. Is so good.
Okay.
Amazing.
Consistent.
Now try that.
Lemon, and let's see what difference. It was delicious. Well, I'm supposed to be trying now, right?
Yeah, grab a big piece. Yeah, and just see how that tastes.
Hold on.
That lemon, right?
That flavor
Right.
does not come out of the pack like that.
No.
Okay,
no.
so let's be clear about that. So don't think you're gonna go and buy it and then it's gonna taste like this out of the pack.
You gotta marinate it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you gotta marinate. You
This
see
marinade
why
is-
I love my air fryer because that air fryer has the fan in the back, and it's like throwing all that nice juice and heat, and it's like heating both sides. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's perfect.
Well, it did its
bringing the
job.
flavor, yeah.
You know, it did its job. It's crispy all around. It has a nice flavor. You know, and it's something that, oh my God, I can see this at a 5-star restaurant.
Right.
Whether it's a vegan restaurant or a non-vegan restaurant, this would be something that you would want to put on your menu as a vegan option, opposed to the salad with the one cherry tomato that we have to dig for. This is a nice vegan option.
Yes.
I tried the Alfredo on the pasta. I tried the chicken. So now I'm going to try them together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Together, guys, with the lemon. You gotta squeeze.
With the lemon,
listen,
I squeezed it dry. Listen, it's nothing more for him to give. I took it all.
I'm gonna squeeze.
Well, that's a new one now. Now you put me to work.
Look.
Okay.
Now.
Alrighty.
Get that pump full, right?
Okay. Is that a big? That's
yes.
Okay.
Now try that.
Let's try this. Let's see. I know that if I was in a restaurant and I tried this, I knew I was being served something good.
Right. Fresh ingredients.
Yeah,
very
this
good.
is very.
When you spend the money, you know, you have a good
You
meal.
have to spend money.
But this is not even that process. You made it from scratch. It's not like buying anything. You just made it. It's simple, easy ingredients. You can find on my Patreon, guys. So, guys, we love you. My co-host is tearing it up, as you can see. It's amazing. It's good, right?
This is delicious.
Look at that, guys. It's nice and creamy. All right, guys. So I will see you guys next week. Peace.